Hello everybody. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Flame Test Lab. So you should be downloading these sheets here for the Flame Test Lab. And I wanted to show you here, we have laid out the different metals we're going to be using. They're all nitrates, metallic nitrates. I'm using sodium nitrate, potassium nitrate, calcium nitrate, barium nitrate, strontium nitrate, lithium nitrate, copper 2 nitrate, and lead 2 nitrate. These are the different metals we're going to use. We're going to pull out a spatula and get some of that nitrate, those metallic nitrates, onto the end of the spatula and place them into the flame test. Now, if we're doing this at school, you would be doing this obviously, but be ready to fill out your data table for the different colors that show based on the metallic cation that is in these particular nitrates. So, in order to do the flame test lab, super important, you gotta have a flame. So we pull out here a Bunsen burner, and I have it attached down here to the nozzle. I put it on nice and tight, make sure that it's fit over there. I'm going to check the hose and make sure that there's no cracks in the hose. Make sure it's secure here, and then of course put on my safety goggles. Okay. When you are using an open flame, the thing that you want to make sure is that you don't have a bunch of stuff inhibiting your movement, and you don't have a bunch of stuff hanging around. Long hair should be tied up, etc., etc. I want to check my area to make sure that I don't have a bunch of flammable stuff around it. Fire, hot, not too good to mix with the person. Okay, I'm going to turn my nozzle so that my nozzle is actually parallel with the actual handle here. And then I'm going to use this as a striker, and I light my Bunsen burner. Okay, so this is a Bunsen burner flame here. I can adjust now here how much oxygen is going in. I want to get a nice flame that's similar to this, where I have an outer flame and an inner flame. The hottest part of that flame is going to be the very tip of that inner flame right there. And I'm going to be using this in order to look at the colors that derive from my different salts, metallic salts. All right, I turned off the lights here so that you could see a little bit better. And I understand you can't see me right now, but hopefully you can see the flame right here coming up. This first one is sodium nitrate. Sodium nitrate, first in your table. Please observe the color. Sodium nitrate. Second one we're looking at here is lithium nitrate. Second on your table. Second one that we're going to look at is the second one on your table, lithium nitrate. Third look here is, third on your list, calcium nitrate. I'll put it in right now. Fourth that we're looking at is barium nitrate. Barium nitrate. I'll work on my flame a little bit here. So it's getting a little, there we go. Again, barium nitrate. Next up is strontium nitrate. Again, strontium nitrate. Ooh, pretty. Next up is lithium nitrate. Lithium nitrate. Next up, copper 2 nitrate. This is again copper 2 nitrate. And last but not least, lead 2 nitrate. Lead 2 nitrate. So now that you've had the opportunity to see all of those that you knew and you've jotted down your observations, and particularly the color, I'm going to pull 2 out randomly, and we're going to have 2 different unknowns, and you're going to try to identify them based on what you see. So let's get to it. Here is unknown number 1. Could be hard to tell with that one. What could it be? What could it be? And finally, here we have unknown number 2. Possibly a little easier to identify. So, in conclusion, as you see, every single different metallic ion is going to have its own specific color. Some of them can look pretty similar to each other. If we were in a real lab setting, you would probably take, instead of just observing it, you would pass it through a spectroscope and see the actual discernible spectral lines. If you can remember from last year when we talked a little bit about color, we see colors of light based on their wavelength and their frequency. And each of these metallic ions, when the electrons get excited, jump up discrete and very unique energy levels and then fall back down and give off a corresponding wavelength of light. The different spectral lines make up what we see here. Some of them can look pretty similar, but if you pass it through the spectroscope, you would see the unique properties of those particular lines. So hopefully you understand that and you see it, knock it out, finish your lab. See you next time.